bit actually. Position isn't doing anything for me. Right, sorry, I should have sorted this out. I've been sitting up. Tom went to the loo, saw my light on and got me a cuppa. I'm making saw noises, but they're fairly normal saw noises and not extra worry saw noises. I made a bit of a mistake last night, and a non-mistake, I don't know what am I talking about. Got packed in with the pillows. I was really, really tired at about 7 something, and I just said, I'm going to bed, I've got to bed now, so I went to bed. Tom helped me get in bed and put pillows around me and whatnot. Then actually I can see people have been saying, oh, you look a lot better, I feel it's looking more human, even though I don't like a dog's dinner. Yeah, so I slept for like a good hour, and then this is not comfortable, I'm going to put you in front of me. Oh. Right. I slept for a good hour, then the girls were coming up to bed. Excuse me. I'm sorry, there's a lot of belching through all this series. I found if you can get a burp out, then it stops you being sick. Oh. There's a like stifled cough inside me, and there's a stifled cough and it keeps rearing its head, and I'm trying not to cough because it's freaking painful on your scar, on your incision wound. Right, where was I? Get it out. Yeah, so girls came up about an hour, and I was like, oh, chat to them, because I was chatting to Connie because I felt good because I had an hour's sleep, but then I couldn't obviously get to sleep for ages. However, cut a long story short, then when I finally got back to sleep a couple of hours later, I made the mistake of going on my side because I couldn't get to sleep on my back, and I know I shouldn't do it, but I was so desperate because I felt so tired. And then I woke up this morning and I must have had a good 4 hours sleep, but all on my side, which I've woken up strained. I shouldn't be on my side, but also I needed the sleep. So that's that for you. Day 4 into day 4 night into day 5 day, I think. If you're like me, then I just do things in my sleep. I can't, sounds odd, but I can't control. And like just going, okay, go inside is one of them, I guess. So it's a bit strained. Yeah, Tom's on my light on. So I said, oh my god, I'd have to get up and go to the loo and put like fleece wear on because I sweated in the night and I was freezing. It was too cold to like leave my bed, and so I was like, oh, Tom. And so he went and made me a cup of tea and turned my quilt over. I'd sweated onto. Sexy, everything about you. This whole series. Yeah, then he went back to bed for some sleep. But I'm just. Did I tell you how much I got? Yeah, I got about 4 hours, I think, on my side. So even though it's hurt my wound, I'd rather not have had that. But that amount of sleep in one night, in one chunk, rather, plus the hour from earlier, I'm feeling pretty chipper about that. Yeah, I really want another cup of tea. It's going to involve going to get it. I thought, in a way, I can tell, like, everyone was saying, oh, you're looking a lot better yesterday, and in a way, I could tell, because things were annoying me. Like, when I got up after the hour, I thought, well, I need to go to the loo. There's 2 loos in this house. I went into the first one, the bathroom up here. Tom's using the toilet as a seat. Not as a toilet. Seat down. He's using it as a seat to pick his disgusting diseased feet. Yeah, there was, not involving me, fortunately, in this state, but there was a verruca outbreak in the house, involving the rest of the people I live with. So Tom sat there, I opened the door, and that sight of him doing that, I wanted to vomit. Great. So I go down the stairs, and I'm like, oh no, the door to the toilet at the end of the corridor is shut, and I can see a light around it, which means there's potentially somebody in there. And it's Connie, and she's brushing her teeth. And I'm like, it's alright, I just need the loo. Oh, while she's brushing her teeth, she's also guarding a log that she's left in there that she can't wash away. Oh, Jesus Christ, all I want is a wee. So that was winding me up. And then on the way back from the loo, I looked down and said, I forgot. Things are winding me up. I was like, for God's sake, like there's dry washing all over the radiator, like bone dry. Like it will stay there until somebody needs to wear it, kind of dry. Because I'm not active in the house, and I had started noticing it earlier. And then it started to tip me over the edge because I'm out of action, nothing gets done unless I physically I like make a point of saying, here's a task, please could you do this, rather than somebody going, oh, I've just tripped over a pile of rubbish, maybe I'll take the bin out. Ooh. You know, it's not obvious for people the same way as it's obvious. When we got back from the hospital, Tom needed stuff out of my case, and I said, so shall I put your case on the table? And I looked at the table in the kitchen, and I said, well, there's shit on the table. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to put my case in shit, yes, that's fine, yeah, put it on the table. But what I mean is there's debris from the last 3 breakfasts, a couple of meals, and stuff. They flick it off their plates, and they're completely unaware that 3 times a day the table fairy comes along and scoops it all into the bin. So it's just built up and up. Yeah, put my case in all that shit if you like, because no one else can see it. Oh, sorry. And then I'll just offload onto you. And then early in the day, when I came back from the loo in the lounge, I was like, oh, it looks like there's cornflakes on the floor in the lounge. On like a laminate floor. I said, oh, it looks like there's cornflakes on the floor. No one could give a flying. So I know I couldn't be bothered to say, anyone feel like clearing it up that's not me? So I sat down, and then of course when someone's alarm's going off, and then of course when it was all coming out, when I saw the bone dry washing hanging around, like forming relationships with other, with the radiator, I was like, and there were cornflakes all over the floor in the lounge. Why does that not bother anybody else? Oh God, oh the cough thing. I might have to come back. Okay. I'm sure I've mentioned this, but it's probably similar to a C-section, but coughing, laughing, vomiting, I can vouch for that. They really affect your wound when you're in this state. Yeah, so then I come back upstairs, and I think Connie helped me back in bed, I can't remember. Then I hear her out there telling Tom what I've said about washing and crap everywhere, and then she comes in and she says, do you want to shut your door? I was like, yeah, why don't you shut my door, and now you've grassed me up. And she went, what? I didn't tell him everything. I forgot that about her. So she said, oh, well, do you want me to shut your door? I said, yeah, why don't you shut my door and throw away the key? She said, well, I said, well, he'll be in here in a minute, questioning me because I've just moaned. Oh, will he? Yes. Yeah, shut the door then. I forget what a big gob she is. Yeah, oh God, it'd be so nice to have a shower or bath. I'm looking at the bed bath wipes, and that is definitely happening today. I know I said that yesterday, probably on the day before, but I mean it this time. And I keep thinking, well, I went like a month without washing. Well, I was rinsing it though, actually. I did rinse my hair with water, and I rubbed some salt into the wounds. And oh, it's looking rank and that. And imagine if I had all of like that hair as well, it would be twice this amount of rankness. Yeah, I don't know. I can see, like on the discharge leaflet, it says things about, oh, you're going to get frustrated, you're going to want things to be normal, want to do things. I think I'm getting to that, which actually means you start to feel better if you want to do stuff, but you're being held back. Bizarrely, I do miss eBaying as well. Well, I don't miss all the crap. I do miss, I don't know, I suppose it's my task-oriented personality that I like. And it's on, and the listing is live, and that's sold. But I do like that from Insta as well. Right, I've got my bits ready, put them on, people take them, okay, we're done, next lot, that kind of thing. Beaker. I don't know what the, oh, that's Gizmo. I don't know, oh, I can't see him, you can only see his eyes. It's the little creature from Ice Age. Yeah, I was going to allow myself to have, oh, there's Kermie, and more soft toys up there, because they always build up, because I always find amazing ones at car bits. But they do get dusty up there. I see what Sarah resells means now, because I know she had to get rid of hers because they're getting dusty. I don't know what I'm going to do with that shelf. It has got fairies over it. I don't want things being dusty or collecting dust. That's why I like things away in drawers, or, well, basically, if songs like, if I can get the Hoover across the top, then we're winning. I've just been watching Jack Valentine, Jack and Ryan. Oh, they cheer me up. They cheer me up doing their sales report. Yeah. If you want to watch two camp guys talking about anything. Yeah, they're great at the moment. But my attention span, or my love for anything is so short. So, like, you know, their flavour of the week at the moment, next week they could be out, and there is. I just hope not, because I'm enjoying them. I think I'm going to get a cup of tea. Yeah, so this is the start of day 5. Yes, start of day 5. I will probably catch up with you later and just hopefully tell you that I've achieved washing my body with a bed bath wipe. God, I hope so. Yeah, that's a goal. So if I'm scrunching my nose up like that, it's not a bad fart. You'd know about it, because I'll be trying to stifle a laugh. It's just me stifling pain. Oh, that's one thing I've got to say. There was a woman that I was following in America. She just not a YouTuber. She only documented her tummy tuck, and she was in the next, I think it was day or 2 days later after her tummy tuck, and she was at home, and she's got sort of olderish kids capable of looking after themselves. She goes, oh, there are kids all in the bedroom, and she said, oh, they've been very good, bringing me tea, drinking the tea, because one of them was just drinking her tea that they'd brought for her. And And she said, making cupcakes. Cupcakes. And she said they've been making cupcakes. And she's the sort of thing I do, like your own jokes are the best. And she was like, oh God, this is too funny, but also I can't laugh. Oh, I really like her. Right. Yeah, I think I'm feeling positive. Oh, mental. Oh, this is the other thing to mention at this stage, actually. I may have mentioned this before, but did I mention how somebody said within the first 3 days you will question your life choices? I've done that numerous times. You go, why have I'm sure loads of you out there going, why have you done this to yourself? And I've asked myself the same question. But I do know also that apparently, if you can get through this, you'll stop questioning it. And yeah, you'll be grateful that you went through it, but whoa. If anybody is at all like not definitely sure they want to do this, wait till you are, because you're going to need to have some faith in your choice of doing it. And on that note, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Okay, I've brushed my teeth and splashed water on my face, and the next stage is a bath wipe. Got some clothes out ready to put on afterwards. I'm not going to show you me bed bath wiping myself, by the way. Oh, however, Sarah and anybody who doesn't like gore, I'm going to have to take my binder off to do a bit of a clean. So stop this video now. If you don't like that, you won't like it. So after this clip, I'll sign off and then I'll show you some gore. So Maud's already gone to school. She's done her COVID test this morning. They get like an instant result. Tom's, I don't know what's going on there. We had a power struggle at the moment over when Maud was going to do her COVID test, because Connie's obviously heard stuff from school from the nurses directly that it should be done in the morning if you haven't on a Monday. In the evening. So there's a full-on power struggle going on, and me trying to like say, look, the amount of time you've been arguing, you could have just done it by now. Why don't you just do it? Like, just, and it's done. That's it. Stop arguing. So it's done now. But things turn into an actual power struggle in our house. I don't know why. It's like, I think you've lost sight of what the actual issue here was. Now it's become like, no, we can't allow somebody to make the decision. Let's switch off now, Sam. Feel my suitcase from the hospital still on the floor. Still got loads of stuff in it. Obviously, if I was in normal conditions, then God, did I just wrinkle up when I did that like an old lady? Yeah, if in normal conditions, that would have been emptied halfway through getting through the door. Yeah, and I like to wash everything. Oh, I don't know what's going on. A lot. I like to feel clean. I actually do wash myself. I do clean myself every single day and put deodorant on every single day. And I've done that once since my operation. One bed bath wipe and one lot of the new like eco-friendly deodorant. It's just like a balm and you put it on. It's really nice, actually. Really nice. Once. Like, you might be going, ooh, Minga. Yeah. You too can be a Minga if you have this done. Right, I'm going to show you some gore. And then I'm going to have my, oh God. I didn't think I had saggy tits, then I've just seen that. Oh God alive. Oh, right. Oh my life. That is hilarious. They are saggy. Well, this is the other thing that's gone out the window, bra wearing. Right, some blood has... We've washed the other binder, but still couldn't get the bloodstains out entirely. But, oh, that's annoying, isn't it? So clearly I'm doing some things wrong because there's some blood coming through. Love you, bye! That's the noisy one gone. Well, noisy daughter. Noisy husband's in the house. Right, what can... Oh, okay. So, I won't show you any... I know this is really odd. That's just sort of packaging there from where the drones come out. I know you want a good look, and I think I can do that without revealing anything. So yeah, so when it's Monday now, Wednesday when I go in, all this will come off and I guess she'll redress it. Oh, look a right old ass there, isn't it? Peachy. Oh yeah, a bit of gorilla. Like a gorilla. Gorilla. I think there is a belly button under there. It's like a black muslin. This is hot, actually. It's very cold this morning, even though I sweated a lot in the night. That's still numb, and there's a bit of a lump there, actually, which is not ideal. Yeah, that's very hot and very tight as a drum. Right, there's no room for... Yeah, so that'll be swelling there at the moment. So that's about as much as I can show you right now. Let the bed bath commence. Yeah, so for any gore fans, enjoy. Right, ventured down the stairs. It's actually... I used to call this the bun of business, but the bun of recovery literally can't be asked. Oh God, I'm actually feeling. I need some squash actually. Let's get some squash on the go. I need a nice clean glass. I have. Oh, a bit sore now actually. I've been in bed. It is 12:35. This is the first time I've been down the stairs today. It's literally like my body is making up for lost time. After I got the hour last night, just to recap, an hour last night in the evening, then 4 hours in the night. I was happy with that. I was like, yeah, okay, that's great. Yeah, good, sleep. And then, remember the kids going to school? Yeah, that's right. Tom came in, said, did I need anything for his meeting? And I must have said yes, a cup of tea and a piece of toast, because when I woke up, next to me was a cold cup of tea and a cold slice of toast. And when he came in, I said, did you make that? And he said, well, before my last meeting, an hour and a half ago. So I was like, oh my God, I've slept. Oh, Jesus Christ, I tell you what. One of the best medicines, as is sugar in the form of chocolate. Oh, by the way, the wine unfortunately was a bit of a fail last night. I had 2 sips inside. It felt like it was pouring through the skin of my mouth. I think all the tablets, all the tramadol, all the rest of the stuff, that they dry your mouth out completely, and it's kind of done something to the skin inside my mouth instead of the wine. And I am also wanting really plain food. Body's looking after you. The wine, it was like it was seeping through the pores, but in a kind of, it's not acidic, but yeah, like an acid. It wasn't going down well, so I had to abandon that. Oh God, it's actually, let's try and get the shoulders back. I'm a bit hunched at the middle, but I'm all messed up. My goal, because it's Monday now, is Wednesday when I go for the 7-day checkup. I want to be standing upright, because I know that's a reasonable request to be standing upright after 7 days. Anyway, I'm so short of breath. Oh yeah, and then, oh no, I haven't got them here. Lots of the stuff they gave me. This is maybe a top tip to give out. Oh, like they gave me this lactulose to keep the number 2s coming, or to make them softer. I had 1 cup of that, and so you must think I'm like really pathetic in a way, but I didn't like the taste of it, and like, well, if I have that again, I'm gonna vomit, and that's not gonna help. So I went to my pastels that I bought. Basically, they are laxative pastels, which you pay an extra 10 quid to have them in a form that you can chew rather than swallow. And I can tell you, I will pay 10 quid extra on any box of anything I can chew rather than swallow. Because a lot of the other stuff, those big capsules and that, they get, especially when everything's dried out. And I go, oh, doing this paracetamol yet? I'll try. And then you start gagging on it because there's nothing to take it down, even though you're trying to get liquid down. Even though when I came home and I had, so yeah, they ended up giving me Calpol in the hospital. When I had the effervescent paracetamol, I had some of that, and that made me vomit like all the liquid in my stomach, which was not good. So I just went and had paracetamol then. This is a long meandering chat. Oh well, that's the usual, isn't it? Yeah, I'm thinking, excuse me, that's what walking down the stairs does for you. I think the rest must have done me the world of good. God, I just can't believe I just slept for an hour and a half on my back. It was just like, kind of, you know, when you wake up from a sleep, you're like, that was proper sleep. That was proper sleep. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I think I'm going to get a cup of soup. Oh God, if you're having this done, get a cup, well, for me, personally, cup of soups. Oh my God, I hope we've still got some. I wonder if we organised any more. I wonder if I put any more on the shop. Tell you what, is it not Mrs. Doyle? Well, I suppose, yeah, actually all the old ladies from the program. Mrs. Doyle from, what was Victoria Wood, Acorn Antiques. You know, the woman that used to carry the tray. That's basically what you're going to be like carrying the tray along if you have this done. Yeah, because I'm oh God, I'm trying to get it back. I'm sort of bent in the middle trying to stand upright. It's because you're kind of all taut, and it's, you don't want to pull the stitches. Yeah, I was even wondering about daily life post having something else to talk about, but oh fuck, I have my tummy tuck. Oh, right, I need to get on with some toast and some soup. I don't know why that's so funny. Oh dear. Thanks for sticking with me. So this is kind of funny, kind of not, because I was complaining about the state of the table when I got back, but actually Connie had spilt pesto on it and tried to clean it up. I said to her, what did you do, frickin' sand it? And I think she did. That's why she spilled it. Look at the state. You've taken all the frickin'... Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, well, at least she made the effort. So, I've just had the most painful coughing fit. I was making a cup of tea. Well, no, that wasn't what gave me the coughing fit. I was trying to eat a pineapple chunk, and a drop of juice went somewhere where my body wasn't happy about it. Down the wrong track or something. I was like, shit. Like, you know when you want to cough. And, of course, I was trying not to cough. and I was coughing like, just trying to not do a full involving the belly freaking cough. And of course I was making a lot of noise. I was on the floor, I was getting water, and it was horrific. And Tom must have heard it going on, came down from upstairs, where he's working upstairs. And she was asking me lots of questions because I couldn't respond to anything. Like, what have you done? Do I need to, do you need help? Do you want water? Do you want this? Blah, blah. I couldn't talk. Still sore. I already knew you've got to do everything you can if you're having this done, not to cough, laugh. Laughing's not too bad for me. I seem to manage to laugh up to there without, it's the deep belly laughs that would really set it off. Yeah, you don't want to hiccup either particularly, although they're really not cough level in terms of pain. Yeah, that was something I don't want to experience again. Right, back in the lounge now. Yeah, that's what Tom said. Do you want me to film next time that happens? So are you telling people properly what happened to them? You properly share it? I was like, Tom, people are having to switch off. I'm sharing so much. I'm sharing. Like, I'm trying to really give, for the people that are considering, really show you what it's like. Having said that, all different. Recoveries will be different. If you're different age, everything. We're all individuals, but I think this is a slice of what you can expect generally. Anyway, whilst I was sitting on the stairs, bottom step, trying to stop the coughing, and then I was able to talk at this point, I looked through the lounge. Lights come in. Still see those freaking cornflakes on the floor, and he went, "Oh, I thought you meant in the kitchen." So we tried to get some up in the kitchen, not knowing that there was like a trail of which I now know people. The reason why people don't do stuff in this house is because they're literally blind to it. So he's been walking in and out of these cornflakes for days. Can't see it. Just can't see it. Anyway, he got the Hoover and has got them up now, which is great because the fucking cornflakes are still there. Fuck my life. Yeah. Oh God, that was unpleasant. Yeah, I'm just starting to watch the Amazing Spaces with George Clark. I love George Clark, and I love little mini micro homes and not called mini houses. What are they called? Small homes. Small. You know what I mean. And then I can have little daydreams about living somewhere amazing. I sometimes have a daydream and Tom's got one of the mini houses next to my mini house. Like, I still have my own private mini house. And he has his pig mini house. What do pigs live in? Styes. You could have his little sty next door because, to be fair, he likes living in a sty and I like living in my little pretty princess palace. It's quite hard mixing the two up. Did say to the girls once about knocking this house down one day and just having 4 mini houses so we could all just live there. Connie was well up for it. Yeah, we could have like a fire pit in the middle. Oh God, I'd really like that. Oh, do not need to be setting that off again. And now I'm worried that I've undone the good healing that was happening when I was asleep this morning. Oh, I feel like the US people that I've watched have not been in this much pain on day 5. I feel like they've been like bringing people. Oh, no, they have had drains in actually. To be fair, some of them haven't had all the drains out till week 2. So I don't know. The drains are painful. But I feel maybe it's the way I'm looking back on it. I feel like some of them are, ringing their surgeon up or their doctor or everyone going, "Can I start working out now?" No, you fucking can't. Get back on the fucking sofa. Oh, Jesus. Or maybe they're half my... No, they wouldn't be half my age, would they? No. Well, they tend to say if you haven't had kids yet, you know, attempt not to have this, because if you're planning to have kids, because you're just going to stretch it out again. Oh, God. What the... Oh, my God. It's going to be worth it, isn't it? I think I'm deteriorating today. Not in, like, I'm with it, but I might wrap this up. Oh, look. Oh, I'll tell you something that made me laugh. I watched caught a little bit of Peter Vinegar Jar live, and then I dumped him on the spot for Caroline's live. Caroline Mrs. M, but Peter Vinegar Jar and Neil had to admit that they'd both separately had to turn off one of my videos for too much too TMI. I thought, well, that's good then, because I said, you know, I'm sharing to the extent that people would usually watch me having to switch off. I said, so I'll take that as, yes, I'm sharing enough. It made me laugh. I thought of them just going, whoa, like, quick, stop it. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. But good, I think. Yeah, maybe I should have on that. I think it was day 3 or something. I just couldn't film at all. I just couldn't contemplate it. And maybe I should have got one of the family just to video me going F off, you know, so that. But I did try and tell you about it the next day. Oh God, that's properly almost freaking ruptured me, that cough. Oh, yeah, spirit. I can tell this. I'm sure you'll agree as well. People are all saying, "Oh, you're looking much better." I know that it's turning corners. I'd like to know when this soreness is going to start to recede a bit. I was debating taking my tramadols in Wednesday and giving them back to them so they can, you know, dispose of them as they wish. But then I'm half thinking, well, what if I just rupture myself open one day, and then I'll be pretty glad of the tramadols. Think about that one. Oh, right. Oh my Lord. Okay. Gonna wrap it up. Onwards and upwards. I had a lovely bed bath wipe earlier. I don't know if I said that. It was so nice. I was going to attempt to go out into this sunshine out the back, but I think I'll save that for tomorrow's goal quest for the garden. Oh, I did just watch YouTube in the US who a lot of time people do go on these kind of cosmetic vacation holidays where they're not at home, but what's more is, brave or stupid, well, probably stupid to be honest, she went on her own. Her kids, I think, were with her mum, and she's missing her kids, but she was literally on her own in like an apartment type thing on her own. She tried to shower and basically sounds like she was passing out and had to stop it. And she was lonely, and I can't even imagine having no support. It was like, I can see she's independent. I can see why she's tried to do that, but it's not the way to do it. You've got to be able to get all your things in place, I think, first, and know that everybody that you're responsible for and you are going to be able to cope. Yeah, sounds a bit sad. Oh, don't know. Yeah. Okay, let's move it on. Have a delightful day, everybody. Bye bye, don't die.